Healthy lifestyle expert and author Danette May is here to tell us the truth.
We also have nutritionist and fitness trainer Danette May here.
Hey, Danette May here. I know so many of you are getting tight in your hip flexors. Being sedentary, working at a desk, driving all the time creates really tight hip flexors. What also happens is we are carrying a lot of emotion, and emotion gets stored in these hips. I know a lot of you are walking around really tight in here, and the other bonus to stretching your hip flexors, not only to feel amazing and to create more of an aesthetic look, but actually when your hip flexors are tight right in here, what happens is when this gets tight, it creates the illusion of kind of a distended gut or abdominal. So the abs actually start to fall out because the hip flexors are so tight. So I'm going to share with you some hip flexor stretches that you can do to release emotion, to really start opening up those hips for flexibility, for athleticism, as well as creating more of a flat ab section. Are you ready? Let's do this together. First one is actually a runner stretch. So you're gonna be on your knees now. If you need a cushion under your knees because that's just too much pressure on the hard floor, by all means put a pillow under your knees. You're gonna step forward. I'm actually gonna demo with the other foot. You're gonna step forward, and then what you're gonna do is just kind of lean forward and tilt your glutes in like you're zipping up into a tight pair of jeans, and you will feel it stretching right in here. Now you can add a bonus and just bring your hand up and reach up and stretch. Now you can rotate a little bit, play around with it. Don't be afraid to just kind of feel where your hip flexor's tight and where it needs a little extra love. Now what I want you to do, now bear with me on this for some of you who are new to mantras, to affirmations, is I want you to move into it, and then in your mind or out loud, just kind of repeat this affirmation. I am releasing what no longer serves me. I am releasing what no longer serves me. And just really watch as you keep repeating that. Your hips just want to melt right into the stretch. It feels very good. So that is one right there. You're gonna hold anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds, depending on how tight you are. And then you're gonna just switch it out and repeat. And then remember, the hip that's back, that's the hand that comes up, and you can rotate side to side. I am releasing what no longer serves me, and just hold right there. Yes, so the next movement, what you're gonna do is drop onto your back. Now, our hip flexors are tied right into this outer hip, so it's really important that we stretch all of this. So I'm showing you all different variations of stretches that you can do. So you're gonna create a figure four. You're gonna bring your foot over your knee, pull your knee in. For most of you, you're already feeling it, right? You're like, oh, I feel it right into the side pocket right in here. And then you're gonna, if you want a little extra, now I'm saying do it very gently. You're gonna gently place your hand on your knee and just push your knee away from your chest. And oh yeah, feeling that so much. So you're just gonna play around with this. Now watch my right foot, of the foot that's kind of dangling down. I'm swinging it gently side to side. That's gonna open it up too, as you do a little bit of an active movement as you stretch. So there's different types of stretching. There's active stretching and there's static stretching. I really am a big proponent of a little bit of active stretching. I think it works into different segments of the muscle group. Now what I want you to do is just slowly rock your hips side to side, feeling the different dimensions of that stretch. Yes. Okay, you're gonna hold that from anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds, and then I want you to bring your hands down and slowly drop that foot down and feel a little bit of a different stretch. Working in through all of that hip flexor, all into that lower back, which they're all connected, right? If we get a tight lower back, it can affect our hips as well. Now, if you want, you can push your knee out, just getting into different pockets of that hip, depending on where you're tight, where you're storing your emotion, where you're maybe just holding back in life, and then come back up. You would switch it out. Remember, pulling it up. If that's right where it needs to be, that's fine. Then pushing your knee out And then swinging your foot if you need to, just like that. Good. And then rocking it over. Oh, this side's tighter for me, so I'm feeling it big time. Oh, just rocking it over, feeling that, and then gently pushing the knee away. Nice work. Good job. Yep. Okay, now just roll that out. The last movement I want to share with you is an amazing kind of a yoga movement. Now you're gonna maybe have to work up to it, but that's fine. What you're gonna do is see if you can create like a little box with your legs, and I'm already feeling this. So just some of you just even trying to bring your foot up, you might be like this, and that's okay. You could hold it just like this and swing it just gently as it opening up that hip. Now I want you to give it love. There's no sense of going, oh, you're so tight, I wish you would loosen up. Ugh. You want to just be like, I'm releasing what no longer serves me, and being very gentle and loving with that muscle as you're doing that. Now if this is where you're at, this is where you're at, that's fine. If you need to drop it down, you can drop it down and try to stack your knees, and then if you want and you need to go a little further, you can walk forward as you place your sit bones on the ground behind you. Yes, I'm already feeling this. Amazing. So another 15 to 30 second hold here, and then slowly unravel and place the other foot on top. And you might be right here where you're hugging. One hip can be tighter than another, especially if you are somewhat imbalanced in the spine or in your hips. That can happen for sure. This is also going to balance up your body so that you reduce injury in the future, so that you can feel a lot better, but you're also going to feel a lot lighter after you do this. Trust me, right now you feel like heavy, it feels tight, it feels resistance, but once you're done doing this stretch, you're going to feel so much lighter, so much more free in the mind and in the body. And then just walk yourself out if you're up to this level, and hold for 15 to 30 seconds. And now those 3 movements are going to be perfect to start releasing those hip flexors and all the different dimensions from the front to the side, connecting into that lower back. Now I love sharing these videos with you. If you found this helpful, please click like, please share it with another friend who you know who has tight hip flexors and needs to release emotion, and leave your comments below. I'd love hearing from you. Where are you from, and what emotion are you willing to let go of? I love sharing all these tips with you. Thank you so much for watching, and have an amazing day.